I can't believe why nobody talks about how much being in a relationship with a narcissist can affect you physically.
Hey, a second. Hey, who do you think you're talking to, huh?
Keith, calm down.
No, you calm down.
It's not just emotional scars. It also causes strange physical symptoms that people often overlook or misunderstand. These symptoms show how much emotional pain you're going through because of these toxic relationships. Here are 7 unusual physical manifestations commonly seen in those experiencing narcissistic abuse. Suppose you have experienced this abuse. The first thing you will feel is chronic fatigue and exhaustion. Experiencing chronic fatigue and exhaustion can be incredibly draining, especially when it feels like no amount of rest helps. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's a deep exhaustion that goes beyond physical health problems. When you're dealing with a narcissist, the constant stress, anxiety, and emotional manipulation can wear you down. It's like your energy is constantly being sapped, leaving you feeling empty and exhausted day after day. Sleep doesn't seem to refresh you like it used to. Instead, you wake up still feeling worn out. This emotional roller coaster takes a toll on your body, leaving you struggling to find the energy to get through each day. Next, you will also feel digestive issues and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Digestive issues and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, can become a significant challenge when dealing with narcissistic abuse. The stress and anxiety inflicted by such relationships can really mess with your digestion. It's not uncommon for survivors to suffer from frequent stomach aches, bloating, or bouts of diarrhea and constipation. These symptoms often align with a diagnosis of irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, which tends to flare up or intensify under prolonged emotional strain.
Well, my stomach's rumbling and I'm having these shooting pains.
Okay, maybe I should take you to the hospital.
No, I'll be all right.
Your gut health is closely linked to your emotional well-being, and the turmoil caused by narcissistic abuse can leave your stomach and intestines in knots, adding to the overall stress you're already enduring. Suppose you have been a victim of narcissistic abuse. It can lead to unexpected physical problems. One common issue is digestive problems and irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, which can really affect your daily life. The stress and anxiety from abusive relationships can mess up your digestion. You might have frequent stomach aches, bloating, or go through bouts of diarrhea and constipation. These symptoms often match up with an IBS diagnosis, and they can get worse when you're feeling more emotionally stressed. Your gut health is closely tied to how you feel emotionally, and the turmoil caused by narcissistic abuse can leave your stomach and intestines feeling tense all the time. It's like your body is showing deep emotional pain through these painful physical symptoms, telling you it's time to recognize and deal with the effects of the abuse. Another physical symptom that you will feel is unexplained aches and pains. Unexplained aches and pains can be another painful aspect of dealing with narcissistic abuse. It's not just about headaches or muscle tension. These pains can become chronic and persistent. The stress and anxiety from navigating the manipulative tactics and emotional roller coasters of such relationships can physically wear you down. You might find yourself constantly dealing with discomfort that doesn't seem to have a clear cause. These physical symptoms are often a reflection of the emotional turmoil you're enduring. It's like your body is trying to process the stress and strain of the situation, and it manifests as ongoing physical pain. Recognizing how deeply emotional abuse can affect your physical health is essential for understanding the full impact of what you're going through. Fourth, skin problems and dermatological conditions. Skin problems and dermatological conditions can escalate when dealing with narcissistic abuse. Your skin, sensitive to stress and emotional turmoil, may start acting up. Survivors often see more acne breakouts, eczema flare-ups, or mysterious rashes appearing. Even with standard treatments, these issues can linger, showing how deep the emotional damage runs. It's like your skin is reacting to the internal chaos caused by emotional abuse, becoming a visible reminder of the distress you're enduring. Understanding this connection helps in addressing both the visible symptoms and the underlying emotional strain you're experiencing. Imagine you've been dealing with narcissistic abuse for a while. As you go through the emotional ups and downs and manipulative tactics, you start noticing changes in your skin. What used to be clear and smooth now breaks out often with acne, leaving red marks that take longer to fade. You also develop dry, itchy patches of eczema that come and go unexpectedly, even though you stick to your usual skincare routine. These skin issues stick around despite your efforts to treat them, reminding you constantly of the stress and worry you're under. It's like your skin is reacting to all the emotional ups and downs you're facing, showing how deeply the abuse affects your body. Recognizing this connection between your feelings and skin health can help you seek ways to heal both your visible symptoms and the emotional scars left by the abusive relationship. Number 5. Hair loss or thinning. Hair loss or thinning is another distressing effect of enduring narcissistic abuse. Stress-induced hair loss is a physical sign of the prolonged emotional trauma you're going through. You might notice your hair thinning suddenly, shedding more than usual, or even developing patches of hair loss. These changes often stem from the chronic stress and anxiety that are constant companions in such relationships. It's like your body is reacting to the emotional strain by physically losing hair, which can further impact your self-esteem and sense of control. Recognizing this connection between emotional distress and physical symptoms is crucial in finding ways to heal both inside and out. Here is another one. Immune system weakness. Immune system weakness is a severe issue for those enduring narcissistic abuse. Prolonged stress can weaken your body's defenses, leaving you vulnerable to frequent illnesses like colds, flu, or infections. Survivors often find themselves caught in a cycle of recurrent sickness as the physical toll of ongoing emotional distress wears down their immune systems. It's as though the stress and strain of the abusive relationship take a direct toll on your ability to fight off illnesses, leaving you feeling constantly run down and vulnerable. Understanding this impact on your immune system is crucial for taking steps to rebuild your health and resilience in the face of such challenging circumstances. And lastly, difficulty sleeping and insomnia. Difficulty sleeping and insomnia are common challenges faced by survivors of narcissistic abuse. Many find it hard to fall asleep, wake up frequently during the night, or struggle to feel refreshed upon waking. The ongoing mental and emotional strain of navigating abusive dynamics disrupts normal sleep patterns. It's like your mind is constantly racing, replaying conversations, or anticipating the next manipulation, making it difficult to relax and unwind enough for restful sleep. These sleep disturbances add to the overall exhaustion and stress you're already experiencing. Recognizing the connection between emotional turmoil and sleep problems is essential for finding ways to improve sleep quality and restore a sense of peace and stability in your life. These physical symptoms are not merely coincidental, but are deeply intertwined with the emotional trauma inflicted by narcissistic abuse. The stress, anxiety, and hypervigilance induced by such relationships can dysregulate the body's normal functions, leading to these often bizarre and distressing physical manifestations. Survivors may initially attribute these symptoms to other causes or fail to recognize their connection to the abusive relationship. However, understanding the profound impact of emotional abuse on physical health is crucial for healing and recovery. If you or someone you know is experiencing these symptoms alongside emotional distress from a toxic relationship, seeking support from a therapist or counselor trained in trauma recovery can be pivotal. Recognizing and addressing both the emotional and physical effects of narcissistic abuse is essential for reclaiming health, well-being, and self-worth.